Hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Virgo sun sign, Virgo moon sign, Virgo ascendant. We're taking a look at your current energies. Some of you could have just stepped into them, some of you could be in the midst of them, and some of you could be towards the end of these energies. See what situations you're experiencing while you're watching this video. It could probably be matching with what you're experiencing currently, or some thought or some situation which has been occupying your mind of late. Go through the reading and then see how you would like to use this information and advice. Let's start by looking at your past and seeing what has already happened, and it's done its bit, and you've moved out from there. You have got the King of Swords, Knight of Wands, you got the Tower, and you've got the King of Pentacles. So you've got very mature energy bookending your reading. So it's all about taking a look at looking at things from a very analytical, logical, practical, and truthful way. Which needs to make you realize, where, how do I put it across? It's going to make you are in this energy where this was in the past, so where you thought through things very clearly, very logically, what is working, what is not working, what is, you're being honest with yourself about what works, what doesn't work. You're honest about, how you are, you're not running away from certain thoughts. That all that thinking you have already done. Now it is time for action for you, a Virgo. And when you realize these truths about yourself, your life, or whatever situation you were thinking about, you have done all the very clear, honest, and cut and dried thinking. It's factual as well as honest, and now you're ready to move ahead with that kind of a clear mind, logical mind, because that is exactly what you want. That is exactly what you want to do. You're no longer lying to yourself, you're being very honest with yourself, and you're going to make quick you're going to the moment you have realized this, some of you have already moved into got into action. Some of you are going to get into action, and some of you could be a little more thinking is required, but most of you are well into this process of being honest and truthful with yourself regarding a lot of aspects of your life. And you're moving ahead at a brisk pace because you want to you don't want to live in dishonesty. You want to see the truth for yourself. You want to also face the truth, because that is going to be long lasting for you. You're heading all this thinking, all this clarity which has cleared up your head. Now where you want to go, Virgo. There's nothing stopping you. Brisk changes, fast paced changes are happening, because that whatever you're moving towards is something which you want for a long time. You are finally pursuing a long held dream or vision which you always felt within, that this is what gives me stability, this is what will give me prosperity, this is where my abundance lies, this is where my success lies. So all of you, Virgo, have got it very very clearly, and you're just moving ahead. All of you are in different stages of this movement, but you do realize, all of you have realized where your security is, where's your abundance, where's your prosperity, where is your feel good, and what is it that you want now for the rest of your life. Okay, you're moving towards it really quickly. So let's get we'll get cards to explore each of these energies. Let's start with the King of Swords, Empress, the Hermit, and the Ace of Pentacles. So Virgo, you have been thinking about everything which gives you abundance, which makes you feel good, which makes you feel nurtured. You're very clearly thinking that this is what makes me feel good, and this does not. So you cut away what does not make you feel good. So you're making your list of priorities about everything which makes you feel good, which makes you feel prosperous, which makes you feel creative, which makes you feel that the life force is flowing through you. You have taken some time off and you have been in this hermit mode processing all of this, and now you know where you want to go. Where exactly you want to go, what exactly you want to do, and you're going to take the concrete steps towards doing it, because this is pentacles, right? It is physical work you want to do, be it in terms of career. For some of you, you might have even realized that what house you want to buy, where you want to live, what college you want to go and study, all those kind of things. Whatever the situation is, you're very clear, and you have already started moving ahead because you've done all your thinking, internal work, and now you don't want to waste any time moving towards it. So you're coming out of this emotional stagnation, really rapidly, running away from situations which just don't work and apply anymore. I mean, you don't even want to, sometimes it happens, we take leave. You don't want to take leave. You've just left it. Really, really fast. And you're heading towards a new balance. So, this is a these are nice cards to fall with the Knight of Pentacles, because it shows, you're moving towards a new balance. Because sometimes this energy, the King Knight of Wands energy, can be a little erratic, a little up down, little in and out. But here with this balance card, it assures you, Virgo, that you are moving in the right direction of a good balance for yourself. Let's look at your future card, which is the Tower, right? You've got all the clarity, because all your misconceptions, all the other ideas which you were just nurturing for some reason which you knew were not the truth, they have all crumbled, and you can see things very, very clearly for yourself, Virgo. I mean, there's not a shred of doubt in your reading now about what you want, and you're pursuing it. Page of Cups. You're also tuning very finely into what your intuition is telling you. Some of you could be moving towards a new relationship which you felt that that was something you needed to you should not have left. And that is what you've been thinking about it as well, that I mean, there must have been something about the relationship which really drew you to it, but you took some time off to analyze it in your head, and then you realize that is you've realized the truth about that relationship as far as you go. So this is that for some people, new emotional experience, and now you're rushing back towards that relationship, because you've realized that is something which makes you happy, that is something which nurtures you, that is what brings, and you want to do it because it just kind of balances your energy. You're no longer denying yourself that relationship. It's become very clear with the Sun energy. Six of Pentacles. So you're going to go and make a you're going to go with the offer, or somebody is coming towards you. That is also quite possible. It's as far as a relationship goes, both people have got clarity. Whoever was doubtful is coming back to the person who knew it all along. So they kind of took some time off to clear their doubts. The doubts are cleared, they're coming back. For those of you where it is not a relationship, you know exactly now where you want to put your effort. From where you withdrew your effort in order to think through it and get clarity, now you're ready to put back energy in the same thing. All in all Virgos are rushing towards what they know their truth is, and what they should have been doing for a long time. Outcome, you got 10 of Wands. Finally the burden has fallen off. Now you're able to look at more options for yourself, as well as make a new you're feeling that you have options to choose from. You know what to choose. You are choosing something which makes you feel emotionally very good. It's for those of you who are in a relationship, it's going to be a new beginning of sorts for you. And for those where it is not a relationship, you are feeling very happy with whatever path you have gone back to, whatever path you had kind of, I think. So for a lot of you, all of you, I would say, Virgo, all of you, you started something but you moved away from it. You took some time off to think through it, see it, and realize where your happiness lies. You realize the truth of the situation for yourself, how it makes you feel, right? And then now you're all going back to it, because you know that is what you always wanted for a long time. It makes you emotionally happy, and the very fact that you've taken the decision and you've moved is a big burden off you. You have finally decided to do something about it, which makes you feel that you've dropped a huge load from your head. Follow your heart. So probably you are all on the right track. You're all following where you're following your heart. Clear and shield your energy. So don't give in to doubts, Virgo. Hold on to that positive energy, that positivity of that what you are doing, where you're heading is right, because it is coming from within. Your thoughts are very clear about it. You no longer want to, you want to live in truth with yourself. Okay, and open your heart to love. So whether it's a relationship, go with an open heart. For all there could be a beautiful patching up happening, and whatever few doubts are there, don't let them come in the way, because that is just going to block you. So this is that little bit of a card which tells you that you go with an open heart, go with pure feelings, go with pure thoughts. And those of you, where it is not a relationship and you're going back to something from your past which you left, open it and embrace it, wholeheartedly. Put all, I mean, don't feel that why did I leave it, I should have continued. Forget about, you also need to clear those energies that I wish I had not done that. That time is over and gone. Maybe you needed to be very very sure about going back to something, and now that you're very sure, don't let those doubts come in, whether it's your work, whether it was your college, whether it was a maybe you signed up for a course, or some college sometime back, and you decided you don't want to do it for whatever reason. And so you will might feel that I wish I hadn't wasted those many months. But don't worry, it's not a wastage of time. Everything, the energy is moving beautifully for you, Virgo. I guess you were meant to take that time off, be very very clear, so that you can put your 100% energy in it and have absolutely no doubts about it. So Virgo, I'll wrap up your reading with that. Thanks for watching.